Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Gonna go with Gangplank here for 369, and it's Karsa taking the Volibear in the jungle.
So Vici right now, as we talked about, have this really strong setup where you've got this front-to-back team fighting style that's going to be invulnerable.
Now you'll see iBoy trying to get a recall off, but he's going to be denied. He's not been able to buy for a little while, and JackeyLove wants to find himself a solo kill down in the bottom side of the map. That's the 2v2 kill, but on the other side than we expected. No flash available on this Kalista, and JackeyLove knows it. He's just going to be looking for the slow, looking for a way to get on in, but he's attacked by the Fate's Call. The stun comes through, collateral damage, but JackeyLove still surviving for now. Finally falls, and it's 1-for-1 right now, but iBoy cannot survive any longer. Taken down, and it's a double kill for Knight.
Double kill goes over for Knight. One is gotten back.
Pretty important defensive dragons coming next. Either the Ocean or the Mountain Soul here. As JackeyLove is heavily winning these trades down in the bottom side now. Stun's going to do nothing. Fate's Call, knock up onto JackeyLove here. Hung is just going to try and finish the kill by himself, but he doesn't have the damage. Cannon Barrage is there. Destiny coming in as well as Knight looks for more underneath the tower, but the tower's gone because Volibear's arrived and Knight's left alone.
And there's nothing that Vici can do.
It becomes very difficult for top esports to actually siege.
Yeah, well, look, top esports, the way they want to play, as we talked about, is having Knight off
anyway, but then he's got some kills on top of it. iBoy's been caught out, which I've said a lot over the last year here. He's going to be stunned up by absolutely everything and just obliterated. The bomb does a good amount of damage, but it's too little too late.
Yeah, iBoy getting caught out there now.
We could have a fight on our hands here. Cube is Ornn, bear in mind, so there's always the Ornn Horn to turn this one around. Hunt just gets removed from the play, though, and so will Cube. This is already won by top esports. Ike's chased out of his own jungle. The fight is over before it ever begun.
I don't know why.
Flash for a gold card. Ike's can't even get away from this one. The slows from Ash as well. Another one for Knight. He's got 5 kills, Dagda.
That is insane for Knight, but Vici, that was your fight to turn this game around. We said already, Vici will have the ultimate advantage.
No. Not like this. Not like this, iBoy.
It's
One more
3
gold
levels
card will
up
do
as
the
well.
job. There's a Cannon Barrage just as insult to injury here. I mean, I don't know what to say about that one. 1 and 5 right now.
Cube needed to just pull the trigger the second they went into that fight. Because 369 didn't have the Cannon Barrage available. There was no ult for Karsa, no Destiny for Knight. So you have all 5 ultimates up and available for Vici. And Hung ends up getting picked off straight away. He's been free farming. So he's going for this full crit Gangplank, but top side.
There's a bomb coming down onto Knight. He's not that tanky, and he's going to be taking down Hung, grabbing the kill for himself there as JackeyLove slides through the wall here. It's going to be anyway, JackeyLove in the mid lane.
For a caregiver, he's so selfish.
Yeah. JackeyLove having to flash away from this one. Knocked up by the Fate's Call here. The bomb comes in as well. And JackeyLove has been caught here. The collateral damage, and iBoy gets the kill. Now Yuyanja arriving on the backside of the fight as they're trying to turn this one around. Knight with 1 as Ike's having to be chased away here by 369. Gold card onto Hung, and there's a double for Knight. And somehow everything still goes the way at top.
They didn't have that TP we talked about for Cube, so they're the ones that are able to collapse faster.
Sure that they can, at very least, start this dragon off. This will be Mountain Soul if top can get it.
You've got a lot of poke here from Zika, though, and you need top esports to burst this.
Tempered Fate goes wide on this one, but it's going to be the dragon just being taken down before the fight even starts with a soul there. JackeyLove so confident to step forward. In goes the bear, and down goes Vici. It's over before it ever begun, and Zika goes to the Cannon Barrage. There's one last kill for Knight. And that might just be game if they can grab the Baron.
It's a clean ace from top esports with that Mountain Soul, with the Baron. Knight is just going to tear through these structures by himself. Lichbane Twisted Fate is having a field day right now.
This is all but over already, and we're only 23 minutes into this one. Knight is just going to annihilate the tower with the pick a card, with the wild cards as well. And you can see him just take that one down. In the meantime, the rest of the squad on the Baron already. Death time is still ticking.
Yeah, and I mean, Knight's just going to be able to piece on out of there. He's totally fine after he gets this inhibitor. So, top esports, well, they just...
Yeah, Mikhail's used there by Hung to save the day, but I don't know how long it's going to save the day for. Another great Tempered Fate. Yuyanja is on point. Zika desperately trying to get out. The bomb just not doing enough at this point. That's both carries gone. Now Hung going to get chased down as well. Top esports are back on top once more. They are firing on all cylinders. A triple kill for Knight. He is 12 1 and 7. That is insane. And he's not done just yet, as he wants yet another one onto Cube here. He's desperately trying to not let him onto the fountain. The healing is there. I don't know if it's quite enough, but we'll survive at the end of the day. But top esports, my lord, this is a dominant game 1 against Vici Gaming.
I thought I might have been able to see my first TF pentakill, but not today. Top esports will still take down Vici.
My goodness. 9-1-1.
Like in no man's land of, well, I kind of just become a beefcake in the later point of the game, but I'm not going to be able to do a massive amount unless we have the likes of the set.
Could have flashed for that one. I feel like they could have gone for that, but not going to pull the trigger in the end.
No, but they can still make these plays happen. I mean, you can look at Maestro having that Hex Flash available, so he can still make these big plays, but already this bottom lane from Top Esports is struggling against Maestro.
This is good to see a little bit more aggression here. Stun comes out onto Yanja, but they don't quite have the damage. And now Caster's here. Suddenly it's 2v3, and suddenly first blood goes to Lethality Varus. That ain't good for Vici. Now we've got the jungler arriving. Caster has to flash away. There's a lot of Ren stacked up, and there's the E from iBoy to finish it off. Yanja with a very nice play there. Ike's underneath the tower. JackeyLove barely surviving this one. Ike's is desperate to get in there. Pierce doesn't quite land, but JackeyLove still goes down. Yanja the only one to survive.
But Vici have managed to shove in this wave, so as Jackie and Knight are making their way up towards this top side. Cube's in a lot of trouble.
Oh, the spear hits. Of course it does. It's Caster throwing it, and now straight underneath the tower, slicing Maelstrom immediately, but that ain't gonna do nothing.
Pick up a bunch of mana, but it might be too late.
Caster cannot miss these spears. One more jump and he's going to take yet another kill. 369 gets out. Zika wants to chase this one down. Trouble Bubble is everything.
Play, but it ends up going through before he can get there. Maestro.
More action in the bottom lane as well. They're going straight down onto Yanja, stacked up and taken down. iBoy with the kill, but it's answered. JackeyLove, he's got a serrated Dirk and he knows how to use it.
Yeah, and he damn well hurts as well.
Both sides. The bottom lane has been the weakness in this series, or on these teams historically. When it comes to the laning phase, at very least, iBoy wants to make a play though. JackeyLove knocked up, but he's going to be fine for now. Ike's comes in though, and that's the damage they needed. Yanja falls too, and Vici with a beautifully executed dive.
Fantastic dive, and they should be able to get some of these turret plates, but might see Carson.
Where Top Esports have been able to be punished, and we can see a dive coming out there, which is working very nicely for Vici, but it's answered with a Herald in the top lane now for Top Esports. So when you look at the gold, it is still very much in favor of Top Esports. They're the ones in charge of this game right now.
And it's pretty much in that mid lane where a lot of that gold is coming from, because you look at the advantage.
They can group. They are so much stronger in that straight up 5v5. So maybe Top Esports just recognizing that and saying, hey, let's just make Renekton potential plays. Oh no, Caster's got a ward in the brush here. He's going to go for Zika. Spear goes in goes with the execute. Just annihilates him at his own jump.
You need to expect that they have vision control. How nice!
Maestro, he's going to go for the showstopper underneath the tower. Knight's the one in trouble. And maybe that was a little overzealous from Knight.
That was beautiful.
iBoy, this is not where you want to be right now. Stacking up the Rens, won't be able to get the thing, but now Yanja comes in with a hook straight on towards Ike's. Forget iBoy, they'll just take the jungler instead. Fate's Call isn't going to find any knockups, and Maestro suddenly in the wrong spot. Caster's going to find the pounce, annihilates iBoy, and suddenly Zika, he's arrived, but he's way too late to the play. JackeyLove, whoa! Wrong way, mate! That's not the blast going your way. I think Top Esports basically saying, look, we're going to get a tower anyway, which is all you're going to get out of the Herald, and
6-9 will be able to escape away. No, it's just a cycle through. He does have the unsealed spell, but where he would like to be when it comes towards damage. You can see not able to even fight against Knight, who's clearing out this top side wave. So even when we look towards, and you're seeing it right now, I mean, it's not only the siege potential, it's how much control Top Esports have of the jungle to have that moment to pull the trigger.
Maestro looking for exactly that moment right now, trying to get onto Yanja. In fact, someone else that he pulls in. JackeyLove flashes over the wall to safety, but there's the flashes to follow as well. Cube trying to get the stuns onto Caster here, but Yanja has arrived to save the day. Knockups here, Caster goes down. This is the fight that Vici needed. They're turning things around, but 369 Dominus in the middle of everybody. Kuldameek isn't going to be used in time, and iBoy gets yet another one. That's 3 kills for nothing. Opportunity for Vici, but Knight has the power to ruin this. He's on Jace, so the poke damage is absolutely insane. Cube wants to close the gap. Won't find the opportunity. No! Knight finds one off the back of the play, and he's not even done just yet. Flashes in on towards Cube here. Thunder and Blow as Ike's moves into the play as well. Knight doesn't have the damage. The stun there from the Kennen. Hang on, we've got Maestro. He's got yet another flank here. Chain of Corruption goes wide. It's going to be the showstopper. It's only onto Yuyanja this time, though. And Jackie over the wall here. Cube's behind, slicing Maelstrom onto the whole team. Vici might just be doing it if they can follow this one up. Maestro goes back into the play as well. Double kill for iBoy as he finds yet another one. Knight chased out of the play here. iBoy just needs the rend, but he can't get it. There's a shot coming out from Knight. 369 in the back of the play, trying to turn things around here. Knight needs a shock blast onto Zico. Oh, the flash from the Spell Thief. Somehow they get away with it.
God, I love watching LPL fights. The mechanics on display here, but Knight doesn't know where Ike's is.
He ain't done just yet, but Ike's has a lot of damage here. End of the line against the wall, and Ike's finishes off the ace.
And this is why Vici have been on the tips of our tongues since they played against JDG. They have found these opportunities to fight back against the top teams in the LPL. And once again, it's Maestro and Cube with these fantastic flanks. Vici need to try and crack this. They need to find and engage.
369's on the flank, though. This is the perfect fight for him, but actually, maybe not, because Dragon's already gone down, and the rest of top is not interested in helping right now. Dropped into his GA here, and a Trouble Bubble is going to be there to ruin his way out. Can Zika follow it up? The damage is blocked by Knight. Very nicely done there. But ultimately, as we've got a teleport coming through from 369, trying to find himself a flank. iBoy exhausted. 369 doesn't commit to the flank just yet as Maestro's got onto Knight, but there's a dark passage to save the day from Yuyanja. Suddenly Vici, they're not quite on the right side of this fight anymore. iBoy dancing forward. Zika with the damage onto Jaculum takes him out of the fight immediately. 369 barely dodges the face breaker. And the chase is on. Maestro wants to make this happen as he gets on towards Knight. Thunder and Blow ruins everything, though. And Knight doesn't have flash. He's going to go down. Zika with yet another kill. There's a Trouble Bubble as Zika wants this game. He wants this victory. Double comes through and onto the Baron.
That was amazing. Oh, wait, Maestro.
Maestro is not done just yet. Neither is 369. Pulling them in. Caster's on the sidelines as well. But Maestro, he's on set, so he's practically invincible. iBoy stacking up the end, and he's going to be able to cut down the croc. Caster desperate to get away, but he misses the spear.
Oh, no.
Doesn't need it. Doesn't need it. Kitty can scratch. Zika wants to finish the job, though. Trouble Bubble is not quite going to be able to land. Zika still gets it somehow.
And now we got the Baron for Vici as well. Vici take down top on what was their play to go towards the big purple worm. And I have got to give all the credit in the world to Maestro. From start to finish, that play was all on him. He looked through. Then you can have Maestro with this big showstopper, but we're going again with the steal!
Oh, stolen away by Ike's, denies the soul, and Ike's wants more on the back of this one as well. Knight's alone in the pit, he's taken down. Vici is snowballing this. They're looking for Caster here. He's pretty lonely though. The rest of the team not here, but Ike's arrives. Dark Passage is going to be stood on and warded out. Caster can't get away from this one. Redemption going to come through. But Caster's still low on this one. Collateral damage to finish the kill. Another one for Vici here. 22-15 on the scoreboard.
Look at the mid lane though.
There's the end. We'll get away with his own life. But top coming over here. Knight flashes over the wall to try and shut down Cube. There's the kill for 369. The rest of Vici arrive now as they try and answer for the play. Knight is exactly the answer there as Jackie Love has now arrived. But in the meantime, Caster getting bullied out by Ike's. Where's iBoy dancing around the back? You've got to keep your eyes on this Callista. Caster trying to get over the wall here. 369 escapes as well. Zika jumps in, but he doesn't quite have the damage to finish anyone off. The redemption, though, is going to mean that 369 can't quite get away from this one. Trouble Bubble is everything, but 369 away on a lantern once more. The bubble doesn't quite connect. Top Esports, how are they getting away with this one? Zika's the one that's
disaster.
Ike's is here, but he is damn low, and Yuyanja knows it. The hook is gonna connect. That is beautiful. And now Top Esports in prime position to grab this dragon. iBoy here to contest.
It's ball time for Cube, though. He has the Maelstrom. He's got the TP. This is the contest.
He's got to get in here. Jackie Love is low. Trouble Bubble going to land onto Caster here, but he's got himself a stopwatch. Cube trying to get into the play. They'll get one onto Caster. What more can they find as Yuyanja dodges the paddle star? Trouble Bubble goes wide as well. Zika not quite able to finish these.
Flash on Cube can be the big difference here in this fight. He can close this gap on the top Esports if he can just find the right angle, and it could be through bot lane.
Oh, the hook from Yuyanja. Down goes Ikes. That's the Elder now in favor of top Esports, unless some kind of miracle can come through for Vici. They've got to try and make their way into the pit here. The box from Yuyanja to stop everything, but Maestro can't hit the face breaker. iBoy stepping forward. Zika here as well, as they're desperately trying to force this play. iBoy onto the Dragon and forcing 369 out as well. Triple bubble onto Yuyanja. 369 keeps himself alive with Asterix. Knight pushed away on this one. 3000 on the Dragon. There's no jungler here for Vici. His cube gets onto the Dragon. It's Zika that secures it. And iBoy on everyone in the fight here. Zika desperate to burn through them. And with the Elder, he gets the triple. iBoy finishes the rest.
Zika, the man we highlighted in the mid lane, the star for Vici, steals the Dragon. He sets up the team fight, and top Esports on Zika. They can still make these plays with the Elder, and they're going for it now.
They've got the Elder, you're absolutely right. 369 slice and dice away from the play. iBoy straight on towards the inhibitor. Still 25 seconds on these death timers.
Yuyanja's up in 6 though. This is going to be too much. 369. He's trying to get onto iBoy.
It ain't done just yet, and iBoy's the target. 369 has so much damage, but iBoy kiting this one out, and he's going to be fine on this one. Redemption can't quite do enough.
They're trying to
with another advantage. They got themselves the Elder. Now they get the Baron.
This is so well played by Vici. By some miracle. Top Esports though on the top end.
Yeah, they're going for a play onto Cube here. This is exactly what they need to do. The tower is not going to be able to survive nor get a kill as Cube is cut down in his own base. Vici, they've been outmaneuvered on the map here. Elder now spawning. And the question is, what can Vici do about it? Because Ikes is already low as well. In the meantime, Zika has recalled to stop this play ending the game. This one offers 369 continues to pressure in the top side, so Zika has to match him. Hook onto Maestro. Pulled out with a face call, but Ikes is the one that they really want. They just got to shut down this jungler. They've just got to stop him escaping, and they will. Knight with the kill here as 369 gets onto the Dragon instead to make sure it stays aggroed here. Dominus used.
8 seconds on Cube though. They're trying to buy time, but top Esports are bursting down the Dragon.
They're trying to buy time, but I don't think they're going to have any. They've run out of time as the Elder goes the way of top Esports. If this is a 2-0 Dagda, my heart will be broken for Vici. But Maestro and iBoy try to get away. Cleanse comes out from iBoy to keep himself safe from the chain of corruption.
They can still fight this as Vici. We've seen them win these 4 versus 5s. It's all about if Cube can get on top of the members of top Esports, but the Super Creeps are pushing in the top lane. Top Esports are pushing in the mid lane, and Elder Dragon is still there for top Esports.
That's the thing. Even in a 5v5, even with the right ults, you're still going up against a squad that has the Elder Dragon buff. Look how much damage Caster is doing. They're straight onto the base. Top Esports don't care about your team fight power. They're just going to end the game. Maelstrom across the team right now as the Haymaker comes through as well. They're trying to finish off the health bars. iBoy forced away by 369 as he's trying to turn this one around. Caster with a double kill. The Nexus falls, and top Esports somehow pull it out of the bag.
Top Esports with the late game shot calling outperform Vici, outmaneuver Vici, and will manage to take them down in a 2-0 victory.
What a unbelievable series here. And you know what? I was coming into this series with top Esports as a